initially when we started, we did define a budget in terms of how much we want to spend. But then we later realized, as in setting a budget for something which is going to be longevity, as in that something to grow with time, it's not good to set a budget because you're compromising on your own growth then in that sense. So we initially did start with a budget, as in we said that we're not going to spend more than 1 lakh a month. That is what we kind of initially thought. But that lakh a month was more, as in when we budgeted 1 lakh, we used to spend at least 2 lakhs a month. That is something that I would kind of fairly say. And there's indirect cost to that, as in because Deepak was putting all of his time and efforts and energies, because you need somebody to kind of monitor that. We can't outsource your ideas to somebody, as in your ideas belong to you and you know what you want to achieve from it. So he spent as much of time himself. So when I look at it, I think we would have spent up to a peak of around maybe anything between 2 lakhs to 3 lakhs a month initially when we started, as in that's something. And over the period, we've optimized that cost, as in because we have our own team now. And in fact, the team is also not that they're quite experienced. They are kind of interns, as in they've just qualified engineers, software engineers that we are using. And because now Deepak knows how to kind of manage those things, we're able to figure out at a lesser cost today. But when we started, because we were not having the hindsight in terms of what a technology looks like, we were like always, it's out of the box. It's a black box for us, as in we can't read it. It's something Latin and Greek. We don't understand it. That's the time we started with. But today we are kind of into it, as in we know Deepak knows what goes into it, what it takes to even get it done from an intern. So he's kind of reached that level. So the budget was there initially, but then over a period we said that we can't work with this, otherwise we'll not be able to do anything. So now we've come to a level that if it's the need of the hour, we need to spend it, and we don't take a cut on that. And that's something that is factored in today, that because imagine if I'm doing reconciliation for a client, which would involve 5 team members, if I develop a technology which is able to do it just with one, and within half of the time, I would rather develop something, right? So that's the economics, as in when I compare, I can save a lot of things out there.